Good morning, everyone. Today, our Group 3, consisting of 4 members, will be discussing a key concept in the current international business environment as proposed by Altman and Bashan in the 2023 Harvard Business Review article, The Stage of Globalization in 2023. The concept we will focus on is decoupling without deglobalization. Did essay analyze how globalization is changing, driven by recent geopolitical tensions and the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic? Atman and Bashan argues that while countries and companies are reassessing their dependencies on global supply chains, they are not abandoning global entirely. Instead, they are reshaping it. We explore several key theory and example to support this argument. For instance, we discuss the role of developed countries in reconstructing global supply chains through diversification, reshoring, and technology investment. We also examine the opportunities and challenges multinational firms face in emerging markets, particularly regarding foreign investment and political instability. Additionally, we look at the future of global economic governance, highlighting shifts toward regional cooperation. Overall, our research found that decoupling without deglobalization represents a strategic recuperation of globalization rather than a retreat. Multinational firms must adapt by innovating and diversifying their operation to remain competitive in this evolving environment. We will delve deeper into this idea and share more insights from our essay. Thank you.
Diversification strategies in supply chains. Recent disruptions like the COVID-19 pandemic and geopolitical tensions have promoted developed countries to diversify their supply chains. These strategies reduces reliance on single country suppliers and enhance resilience. For instance, the US and the EU are investing more in local production, especially in critical areas like semiconductor. This aligns with Altman and Bastian's decoupling without deglobalization concept, which aims to balance national security with global integration. Localization and reshoring production. Reshoring production is a trend where developed countries bring manufacturing back home to reduce foreign dependence and boost domestic industries. Although this can increase short-term costs, it enhances long-term supply chains resilience and national security. For example, the US CHIPS Act focuses on strengthening domestic semiconductor production, aligning with the decoupling without deglobalization idea. Investment and technology transfer. Developed countries are investing in and transferring technology to emerging markets, modernizing industries and integrating them into the global economy. This investment supports industrial growth and innovation. As noted by Rockman and Warbeck, the World Economic Forum highlight that such investments, while promoting sustainability, help maintain global supply chain connections.
So for the risk management and enhancing supply chain resilience, multinational companies are prioritizing risk management to cope with disruptions from natural disasters and geopolitical tensions. Strategies include diversifying suppliers and employing predictive analytics. These efforts, as discussed by Christopher and 2021 and PwC 2023, align with maintaining global operations amid volatility in line with decoupling without deglobalization. So for the opportunities and the challenges in emerging markets, the foreigner investment and the technology transfer, which means the emerging markets can tap the investments by improving regulations and reducing barriers. For instance, companies like Samsung and Apple are expanding in Vietnam, leveraging lower costs and the strategy and the strategic positioning. However, they must navigate increased local competition and the technology sharing demands. Policy uncertainty and political stability. Emerging markets often face policy and political instability, which can impact foreigner investment. For example, the Turkey economic issues have affected investment. Companies need to elevate local regulations and international trade laws carefully. Sustainable development and environmental challenges with a growing focus on sustainability. Companies investing in emerging markets must adopt green technologies and uh, practices. This not only enhance brand reputation, but also align with local environmental politics, such as those in China. The future of the global economic governance and international cooperation, which means uh, the global economic governance is evolving due to the decoupling. The tradition globalization model is giving way to a more regional and dispersed approach with regional organizations and bilateral agreements becoming more prominent. Despite short-term trade fluctuations, new partnership and resilient global trade partners are emerging. The cooperation also opens up new opportunities for international cooperation, particularly for developing countries entering new supply chains.
Hello, next I will introduce the reflecting on the IC. First, plan, organize, and complete who did what. In this team or cooperation assignment, we created an Instagram group chat to connect with each other and then conducted several Zoom meetings and offline meetings to complete our IC. Our organize and manage our activities through this platform. We have a group meeting to discuss the topic of IC, identify the main arguments and the content to be read, and list the outline of IC. This picture is the screenshot of our outline. Then our work has assigned according to the outline. Danny was responsible for introduction, conclusion, and the first paragraph of body part. Jiwen Yao is responsible for the second paragraph of body part. Chen Liangzhao and Xiao Xia are responsible for the third paragraph of IC body part. When our work is complete, our members participate in polishing and revising IC and looking for example and reference. When we have a problem, we also have a meeting to discuss solution. Second, difficulties encountered and the difficulty solved. First, the reference and the examples found are either overly complex or do not fit the topic. To address this problem, we have a Zoom meeting to delve deeper into how to find the example and the reference more accurately. We look for resources online and review these resources to make sure they meet our requirements. Second, in the IC writing, there are problems with fluency and consistency because each person responsible for different part and each part has a different style. To overcome this, we have a group meeting again to discuss, edit, and polish articles, and to ensure overall consistency and fluency. Finally, when we finish our IC, we found that it was over the limit, 15 page long. As a result, we went back and examined the paper, removing the same expressions and the unnecessary detail, and simplifying complex statements to address this issue. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, our project had explored the concept of decoupling without deglobalization as introduced by Artman and Bashin in the 2023 article. This concept represents a significant shift in the way countries and multinational corporations are approaching globalization today. Instead of retreating from globalization entirely, they are reassessing and reshaping global supply chains to reduce dependency on a single market while maintaining international connections. Throughout our research, we analyze the strategies developed countries are using to reconstruct their supply chains, including diversification and reshoring. The approach are essential in reducing risk and increasing resilience, especially in a world increasingly impacted by geopolitical tensions and natural disasters. We also examine the opportunities and challenges that multinational firms face in emerging markets. While the markets provide substantial growth opportunities, firms carefully navigate risks like political instability and policy uncertainty, making strategic investment in technology and infrastructure critical for long-term success. Finally, our discussion on the future of global economic governance underscores the growing importance of regional corporations. At global power dynamic shift, firms must be agile and flexible, prepared to operate in a more fragmented but still interconnected global economies. In summary, our research highlights the ongoing transformation of globalization. The value of this research lies on it relevant to the evolving business landscape. Understanding decoupling without globalization is crucial for multinational firms as they navigate a new area of global trade. By adapting to these changes, firms can continue to create value and maintain competitiveness in an increasingly complex and uncertain global environment. Thank you for your attention.